Welcome to our very first cast game of the Season 5 public update preview. And we've got Beastyqt here as the Ottomans playing up against Mito, one of the age members for developers. And I know Mito. He hails from the AoE4 community. He's actually a legend there. Very, very good player. And I also casted with him too. Very good caster. So Beastyqt versus Mito. This should be a good face-off. And it is an Ottoman mirror here on the PUP. Will Beastyqt be able to show the devs that he knows how to play their game more than they do? Now, typically, Beastyqt is quite far ahead, but if anyone was going to give him a run for his money, it's probably going to be Mito. So we'll see. A very similar opening out of both of these players right now, going for that military school, getting that stone for the opening. Pretty typical, right? That's pretty your usual opening here on Dry Arabia. Now, we are on the PUP, and all of my hotkeys have been reset, so my usual observing tools aren't here. We can still rotate, I guess, but as I understand, you can't zoom in right now. At least I haven't. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know why, but whatever. Uh-oh, now hold on a second. Did I break it? Oh, no. What the hell? Hold on. What the? Oh. It wasn't letting me speed it back up before, so I thought we were about to be stuck in 1/4 speed. But we were doing fine. Okay, so no Empire Wars here. So this is the Dark Age. I'm looking forward to casting some Empire Wars games because it'll just start with some immediate action, which should be a little bit more entertaining, probably, as much as I love adding fluff during the Dark Age in these casts. If you haven't already, in my Discord server, I have an AoE4 Empire Wars role. So if you were trying to put together lobby games, grab that role and ping away, and you might be able to put together some games. So go try that out. I enjoyed playing some Empire Wars yesterday with Drongo and friends. Okay, some gold here, getting ready to age up. Man, they are doing literally the exact same thing. Spearman coming out. In fact, Beastyqt's Spearman was slightly behind Mito's first Spearman. Wow. Not like that's going to matter. But they're running mid-map right now. Thank you for that follow, Malin. Malinian. Why'd my sound not go off? I don't know. Might be broken. Oh. I don't know. Let's see. Is it running? I got my own bot, so maybe it wasn't running. Okay, so they're poking away at each other there. Now, I enlarged the minimap just a bit here, so let me know if you like this. I haven't put a fancy, you know, could put a border around this, right, if I wanted to, so it looks nicer. But if you like the bigger map, let me know, because I'll keep that as a feature. It's not that much bigger, to be honest, but it's just a little bit more. Okay, that Spearman goes down, so Mito getting the first kill today. Beastyqt losing his Spearman. Let's see if he is able to recover from such a big loss early on. First blood has been shed. We got the Twin Minaret on this side. And the Sultani trade on the other side. Mito's gone for the Sultani trade. Now, one thing I will note, if you didn't see my patch note video, go check it out because it's a big analysis. I have timestamps, so if you just want to learn about the English changes, I've got a timestamp down there for you, and I'll explain what they mean. But one change to the Ottomans, well, there's a few of them. One change is the berries. They used to basically have extra food. So you could actually put more than, the 4 or 5 villagers at the beginning and get a little bit of a food boost. They decreased the rate, so you're not going to be able to get that food boost anymore. So that it might actually brought the value of the Twin Minaret down by just a hair. Still a very good landmark, but it's that initial boost of food. You're not gonna be able to do that anymore. Now here's the Spearman from Mito trying to get a stab on Beastyqt's villagers. He does get a few hits, but he's managed to keep them alive. Another thing on the other side for the Twin Minaret Redress, they changed one of the Vizier points. If I can hop on out of here as these Spearmen are facing off. They changed it so that trade bags now also buffs the gold gathering of the traders that are garrisoned inside of the Sultani trade network. And you also got to think about, there's been a big change to how trade works. So that could also kind of influence how you want to use these traders. But there were a few changes, I think buffs in a few of the Vizier points, in fact. Okay, so Mido coming in with 2 spearmen. Beasty trying to defend. It looks like he has a stable, which won't be good against spearmen. Of course, we've got those new and improved Sipahi. They've changed them up a little bit. Yeah, just like little changes here and there for the Ottomans in this latest patch. Meanwhile, Mido looking like he might go fast castle. Look at the amount of gold he has. Look at his food. He hasn't built any other military landmarks or military buildings, so that makes me think Mido is probably going to go for a fast castle. A bold move versus BC, though he's kind of feigned aggression here. BC surprisingly has his scout here in base, so he doesn't necessarily know what his opponent's doing. Now, he doesn't see any other troops here right now, but I think Mido is going to be able to pull off this move to the castle age, but Beasty looks like he's brought in his Meter there with his Vizier point. The Spearman's still alive despite there being 1 archer. He actually gets to surround with his Spearman, and oh, I thought he was going to get it for a second there, but good micro there on BC. Now BC's spending all of his resources, so he's staying here in the second age for the foreseeable future. We do see Wubero did just come in. Mido did not go for any upgrades since he's working towards the castle age, saving that gold. BC also picking up his double broadaxe for his wood gathering. So a few things there. And we've got BC starting to head mid-map. He's probably wondering, okay, where are the rest of Mido's troops? And his scout sees that. He knows where those are coming, but he's going to be aging up. Look at here. He just about right now, just about the 7-minute mark. He's going to be placing down that landmark. Let's see where he places it. Probably nice and close to the town. So probably right here, quite honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see which one he goes for. He has the resources now. Is he going to age up? He's ready to age. And here they come. Yep, right there. There it is. The Imperial Armory. So that's going to be training siege units, of course. He can put his blacksmith here to buff that up. But, yeah, bold move. Going for fast castle versus Beastyqt. Here comes BC's army. He's got a Meter, a few Sipahi. He's been going for some economic techs back at home and also throwing down an additional military school. So very different strategies here in this mirror matchup. Let's see how this pans out. So he might be able to, get some siege here, but so far he only has a few spearmen. It does look like, yeah, he's just training spearmen out of his military school. He's able to, oh, that was a villager, but that's a wolf he kills down in the south, so no value yet out of that army. We do see the spearmen chasing, trying to cut off those reinforcing troops. Scout also going to go check out what's going on. That spearman looks like he's going to, take that fight. Put the scout in the front so he could soak up some of the damage, although the scout did take some damage from the town center there for a second. And BC knows he just scouted the gold vein. If he didn't already know, which he probably did, that Mido is aging up. He's going to the castle age. But let's see how he handles this. Spearman chasing. No archers over here really to threaten these spearmen. So he just needs to keep his spearmen in a good location to keep the cav off his villagers. And needs to be very careful there on that gold. Now he has reached the castle age. Also built a stable in transition. We do see a lancer being trained up for right now. So, Spearman, Lancer, and a Mangonel. That's going to be the weapons of choice for Mido. On the other side, Scout trying to see what's going on. He's poked in there, going around the base, seeing what's up. And you can see here, okay, BC sees that my opponent is in age 3. He is very heavily committing into archers. 3 archer ranges built. Now, the fact that he slapped down 3 at the same time kind of makes me think that maybe he wasn't necessarily... Well, I don't know. Like, you would think he would have slowly added them in, but he kind of waited. I'm wondering he just sat there and banked up a bunch of wood and then slapped these down. Decided, okay, I'm gonna surprise you. Maybe trying to hide his production. I don't know. It's very interesting. He just waited and built all those at the exact same time. But either way, he's gonna have tons of military production coming out right now. And Mido just turtling up with the spearmen. He is out of food under his town center after he runs out of those sheep. There's only a few more sheep left there. Of course, he's got the berries on the north side. Patrol formation there on the spearmen, it looked like there for a second. But the Sipahi haven't been able to get any value, so we have Mido in age 3. He's got his blacksmith. Of course, remember, with the Ottomans, as he goes through the ages, he's going to have plus 30% production rate, so he should be able to produce faster. But there's going to just be a mob of units here from Beasty. You see adding some wall segments down, probably expecting a raid. Headed on out for those berries to the north, so he's run out of much of the food that's near his town center. And for now, Mito just doing his thing. He's scouting. He see that. Look at that. That's what a great time to run by with the scout. Right? He could sit there and see exactly where 9 of his villagers are. He knows that scout saw him, so he's going to be walling up. So we see those knights actually starting to head out that direction. Luckily, well, not lucky. This is skill. Beasty's decided, you're not coming in. I'm going to have a wall. So he's going to create a good choke point there, keep his unit safe. Spearman does go down. The Sabali actually able to, take those out if they're able to get the surround on them, just with their enough damage. Look at the stats on these bad boys now. They have been changed a little bit. Your Vizier points sounding off. I'm sad that Will, we got the new Observer back in October, right, with the Anniversary Edition when it came out. But they haven't added the Vizier points still to this Observer. Right, we still don't have the Vizier points up here. I thought that would definitely have made it in. Disappointed that hasn't been addressed. Seems like such a little thing that would be so awesome. I'm assuming Roost Bounty still is the same way as well. Archers. Oh, watch out. This knight coming in now. That knight, he's trying to pick off a villager, but really he's in a tough shape. Spearman chasing him. He can't really commit to a fight. Meanwhile, BC running in on Mito's wood line. He did have some spearmen there to block them, though. So it looks like he's going to make off okay, but there are some idle villagers kind of chasing around there. Looks like he's heading on out to the deer. Now, if he were to build a wall, he's got a lot bigger gap here than what BC kind of had to wall off. Because he had kind of these tree lines over here. Okay, so you can see the Sabai here, they're strong enough. They can take fights of low numbers of spearmen, so Mito needs to be careful there as he's lost quite a few spearmen just to the Sabai. Knight going down there. I'm not sure it got really any value. That's our first villager kill, actually, of the entire game right there. Mito able to grab one villager there with his Lancer. But here we go. Come back in. I think we're going to see a villager or two go down right now. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that, BC hits a big raid on Mito's troops. Remember, Mito is in the 3rd age. BC still in the 2nd. What we have here on the east side, we got Spearman chasing around. So we joke a lot of time about mirror matches being a little bit boring for casters, but I will say, when you get a mirror match when you got both players doing different strategies, I love it. Right? This is great. We're seeing like toe-to-toe here. The difference of these build orders that BC and Mito have gone for. Mito, of course, favoring the Castle Age early on. Nice block there on the food. He was trying to get to the deer, but just some spearmen, rogue spearmen on the other side of the map. Knight goes down. Surprising to have spearmen over there when you know there's so many meta Sabahi chasing around his base. But he's able to deny some food. And he needs to be careful with these villagers. He actually just got his veteran spearmen, so that's going to make them a little stronger against those Sabahi as they run around. And we do have our first Mangonel, though. We have 2 Mangonels, but they would die pretty quickly to all of these Sabahis got running around. So, a close game still. We do see that Beastyqt is aging up with the Mehmed Imperial Armory. So he's in the same one as Mito. Here, probably about next, however many seconds that's going to be. I don't think it tells you the exact second. Okay, Spearman moving back, but really this is just a little distraction. That's just like a few spearmen. He's got all this army chasing him. He is able to now secure his food, though. He's going to be building up that tower. He's kind of forced BC to defend this area just a little bit, maybe taking some pressure off of these raiding forces. Just a hair. Spearman is still hunting, looking for those Sabahi, but they're just going to keep running around for a while. I mean, and with that meta, they're pretty speedy. So they're going to be, let's see, what's the speed on these right now? 2.01. 2.01. I mean, that's pretty fast. How are you going to catch that? Okay, Mito says you can run around all you want. I'm going for a big push. He's also used the Vizier point for the Janissaries. He's got Janissary Spearman, and he's got Mangonel. Should be enough to defend those Mangonels, but the problem is his army's left his main base, and just as this has happened, I think BC kind of sensed this. He kind of knows some kind of timing push is coming with these Mangonel, and here he's pushing in, and really Mito doesn't have the troops to defend this. These villagers are going to be in big trouble as he's probably trying to migrate this army. He might not even notice. And there we go. Lots of villagers about to go down. Mito in big trouble. Oh my gosh. All of those villagers slaughtered. Oh, somebody call the ambulance for Beasty, because this is not looking good. I'm sorry for Mito. Oh my gosh. That was quite the raid there. Okay, so It's all or nothing here, Mito. He's lost a chunk of villagers. You can see here 15 villagers dead versus 1 Beastyqt. So I guess we got a bit of a base race of a sorts. But I don't know about that. More villagers going down as they take this fight. And Mito's got to be knowing that's probably going to be GG because BC, he's going to fall back. He's going to hold off this forces. They might have some short gains here, but overall he is massively ahead. And Agent Virus 4 killing those villagers is so valuable. Okay, Janissary's firing away. He's going to be able to get a few villagers of beasties. I mean, he would have to have a massive counter raid. I mean, even 4 villagers not as ton. He gets 1 there. I mean, raiding his way back in this game is probably his best bet at this point. Where did BC Sabahi go? He lost a lot of them, I think. So Mito still has this siege and really protecting it well. He's got a lot of, he's got his spearmen, Janissaries. He can't really push into this quite yet. So he's kind of, oh, we get a few villagers there. Oh, that's a massive hit. Okay, brings that villager count a little closer. He's trying to raid himself back in. But yeah, that knight's about to be in trouble there. Maybe if he could take out some more of his military protection. There's a mangonel now of beasties, and these are all unarmored units, so they're going to take quite a bit of damage there. I guess Siege ignores armor, doesn't it? I think so. Okay, we can see, though, lots of damage there. He was actually able to kill the mangonel with his own mangonel. Oh, boy. Okay, he's able to take out a military school. But there we go. BC actually did invest in a siege workshop and trained a Springald. In the middle of the map, Sabahi kind of trying to go for a little raid on the reinforcements, but Spearmen are just running right by him. Okay, he knows those Springalds are there. He's trying to get out of the way. But that's... Oh! It started to shoot and then canceled. What is going on here? This looks like some kind of like trick or something. They keep dancing forward and back. In AoE3, you can kind of pull your army ahead. It almost looks like he's doing something like that here. I don't know. Of course, he would know the mechanics better than anybody. He is one of the developers. Okay, so Beastie, he's looking pretty solid here in his base. Quite a comfortable villager lead. He's also walled out, kind of sectioned off some map for himself. Picking off even another villager there to bring that total to 20 dead villagers now. Now, one number we haven't accounted for is the gold income, right? So Mito has been, I mean, look at that gold income right now. Now, he has 4 villagers there actually gathering, but that is a little bit of a difference. Something you could account for since BC does not have the traders. Okay, so he can now pretty much neutralize that mangonel threat since he has his own Springalds. And he's harassing here in the back line. This is what BC does so well. Like, you're never going to get a moment to recuperate or just have some downtime. He's going to be in your back line chasing it. There we have it. One spot going down. Charged all the way in. Okay, an army just chilling there mid. They really can't do a whole lot. They know those Springalds are waiting. He can't push into them. And Beastyqt is just gathering his resources, walling off some map, getting a lot of gold right now. Is he training more siege? He's got 2 Springalds. Probably a mangonel just came out. Yeah, so he's in a good spot. Mito has moved his army all the way back to his base. Oh my gosh, happy Cinco de Mayo. Fitzwife just delivered me a margarita with salt. Oh my lord. Oh, let's taste this. Oh, yeah. Woo! Let's go. Vamos. Wow, that is good. That is good stuff. I have tricked my friends into coming over for Cinco de Mayo. As I said, I'll make tacos and margaritas, and I'm doing a landscaping paver project by my patio. I said, I'll supply the tacos and drinks, just bring a shovel. Man, hard work. I don't know if any of you guys have done much landscaping, but man, oh man, it is taxing. Okay, mangonel fires off a shot. Springalds, though, he's got his own. He's able to take out that mangonel. How many Springalds does he have in there? He has 2. So this siege war is going to be so important. I was just mentioning earlier, Mito is a former AoE3 player. And in AoE3, a huge thing is this back and forth snipes of the Siege, the Culverin versus the Falconets. So I've always thought it's very similar to the Springboard Warfare you're seeing here right now. So Mito is very well practiced, and you see that. He's able to kill one Springboard. Can he get this other one? He actually uses the Mangonel to target the Springboard, kills the other one, is able to kill the Siege. Now, at the same time, Beasty charges in with his front line. He's able to get a Mangonel, but Mito still has the Siege advantage. A huge engagement. Mito really displaying excellent micro there of his Siege units. And now we got villagers on the run. Beasty was able to get an additional town center down, but this is looking like a good engagement for Mito. Could maybe pick up some villagers and be able to get this town center. I'm a little nervous for this Mangonels. Look a little exposed right now. Here comes the Springgold. Could tap one of these. That's a one-shot right there if that Mangonel Springgold gets within range. BC looking almost like he's going to go for a counter raid or a flank. We'll have to see what he goes for. But villagers, he gets a few of them. It looks like actually a few escape, but the Janissary is going to chase and gun them down. There's a firing line there. Boom, down go the villagers. He did get a few off to the side. Villager count still quite favorably is favoring Beasty. Oh no, a Mangonel will get picked off as it's moving across the field. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. That's pretty big value. So Beasty's little raid there paying off. He just needs to like buy some time because his eco should be ahead. But right now, Mito really getting some good destruction value. We've got the Sabahi chasing around, and a second town center for Mito coming down right now. So he knows that he's been a 1TC. A little bit of a farm transition. Don't forget the 6 traders there inside the Sultan Trade Network. And the Man-at-Arms finds the villagers, getting them low on HP, and that's really going to start to chip away at Beastyqt's economic lead. Wow. Honestly, I don't know where this game is going to go. When that villager raid happened, it was like, okay, this is BC's game. But that fight right here with the Siege was just a massive turning point for this game. BC looking to dish out another huge raid. Can he find some villagers? The Man-at-Arms was able to do some damage down there. Wolf attacking BC's villagers. 2 knights heading out to the side. Oh man, if they found that, that would be just something. Mito now does have his second TC of his own. He is running away. Oh, gonna lose a few villagers there. Can they escape? 5 villagers maybe up for grabs. Whoa, a few of them go down right now. But actually, look at the worker kills. Now even. Hard to believe, but a few more villagers about to go down here. BC just doing a good job of just dishing out another raid on Mito. But Mito moving in. Man-at-Arms, that's a lot of Man-at-Arms, mind you. 24 of those on the front line. Where is BC's army? Right here. He's got a chunk of a little bit of everything, but he doesn't have really a good counter to Man-at-Arms from what I'm seeing in this unit composition. Not seeing really those crossbows or Janissaries. The Imam going to be bringing back the Relic. Oh my gosh, that's Sabahi. The villagers go after him. BC doing a forward tower. My gosh, Mito is just... This is close. I don't know who's going to win this. I don't know. On paper, it looks like the villagers that it would be Beasty, but this is just really close game. Man, this is fun. This is good fun. Don't always have this much fun in a mirror. This one's been good. Okay, now here we go. Knights running up. Lots of Springgold. Beasty is determined not to lose another siege fight. He's got his Mangonels on the back line, though. I'm not sure Mito's fancy footwork is going to bail him out of this one because that's a lot of Springgolds. 6 Springgolds, in fact. So he sees them. He kind of knows now. BC did invest in Springgolds. That's good for countering out Siege. But honestly, he could push these Man-at-Arms in here. This really wouldn't deal with the Man-at-Arms. He is only just now starting to get a few crossbows. 4 crossbows in the mix. I really feel like if he pushed in, he could be in good shape, but maybe he hasn't realized it yet. Now back on the other side, oh my gosh, Sabahi at just the right time going for a massive raid. The raids have never stopped, and you can see BC has really been out-raiding Beastyqt most of the time, but there we go. He's going to attack move into that army, pull his siege back. He does not want to lose his siege, and we do see this Man-at-Arms just really going unpunished for the most part. He's able to just roll in here. He kept his siege back because he knew that he was going to be able to wipe out the infantry on the front line, but Mito did have some villagers wiped out while this was happening. So his economy, you can see, look at that number was just even moments ago. But all economy world doesn't matter. Look at how many Man-at-Arms he has. He has so many. That is going to be massive here as he can just start steamrolling these buildings. Beastyqt dropping down a defensive keep, maybe a little bit of an emergency keep and an additional siege workshop. Now, I've seen BC in these situations pull away, but that's a lot of man-arms. How do you deal with that? He can go for a landmark snipe. 1, 2, 3 right here. The Springald's moving up to get in position. Those mangonels are definitely probably about to go down. He's going to be microing them back, though. He is targeting the landmarks. I think this is it. He is going for the gold. That keep isn't going to do enough against this. He just needs to target down those landmarks. Sapai going for another raid here in his base. And there we go. He's going to be working on that twin minaret madras. Look at all those Springalds. 6 Springalds. He is so close to greatness. A Wolo coming out. Oh my gosh, Mito going after BC's villagers. Oh, he almost gets him, but you're not going to catch BC with the Wolo, though. He is too quick for that. How many relics does he have, by the way? Looks like he's working on his 3rd one right now. Man, ping's going off everywhere. This is a hell of a game, guys. This is going to be a close one. It was looking like Mito was looking to try to finish this, but just with all those Springalds, I think Mito got a little scared. Took down the blacksmith. That's going to be taking out his production speeds. Worker kills, you can see double. Villagers, look at this, 39 versus 81. Beasty, I mean, pretty much Mito needs to win this right now, because if he drags this out, BC's economy is going to be just in way too strong of a position. He can't drag this out for too much longer, and BC is just so good at being pinned down in a spot like this, and I feel like we're going to see what he's done so many times before. He's going to just sit here, turtle up, and he's going to just win the rest of this game, because he knows he's dealt the necessary economic damage. Take down a villager. He's now gathering stones and keep creeping across the map. That's what's going on here. Mito needs to make up his mind. Is he going to commit? And you know, the funny thing is, I feel like he could have committed to this fight. Even still, 28 man-arms. What here's going to kill a man-arm? I guess the knights, but he's got a chunk of spearmen as well. I am surprised he hasn't just gone for it. I mean, not to mention if you were playing versus what, rank 1 on ladder, would you be confident to just like push your whole army into his base? Like I wouldn't be. I would resign when I lost my 10 villagers on the gold. Okay, we've got the archery range going down. It's taking out the military production, but that's small fries. That's not a big deal to him. BC says whatever. He's working on getting all these upgrades, getting some Springald replacements. He's got 2 keeps here. Now grabbing a sacred site. Mito, 42 villagers versus the 90 Beastyqt. I need to take another sip of my Cinco de Mayo margarita. I hope she's making some guacamole. I love some good guacamole. You know, I lived most of my life never eating guacamole. My parents just don't. So I think I just never had it. And then it wasn't until I like graduated college, and then even a few more years till I like realized the amazingness that is guac. Now I'm obsessed. Oh man, I mean, how's he gonna kill all this? Oh man, and BC's probably like, good, we're at a good spot now. He's out of his base, buying the middle map right where he wants him. He's got a tower rush in the north. Honestly, maybe this like distracted him a little bit. I mean, that's quite annoying. Beast's got so many villagers, he's like, whatever. He's gonna come out. Oh my gosh, he's gonna repair this? Oh my gosh, it's getting the stone upgrade. He's pulling the villagers to repair. He's going to keep it alive. Oh no. And there we go, it stays alive, Springald upgrade, and what's he gonna do? Another keep. Oh my gosh. Guac is just spicy lime butter. Oh yeah? Springald goes down to a keep. Look at this. Oh, it's gross. He's got keeps. Oh my gosh. It's like he's doing the villager challenge or something. He's not fighting with his army. He's fighting with keeps at this point. Keeps and towers. You know, I've heard many people, they used to call Beasty CGQT for his, I guess he loves to embrace siege, but I don't know. I really think he should be renamed to like Keepy Cutie or something, because he loves keep creeping across maps. He's always doing it. Look at this Springald say, whatever, they're gonna kill you. Okay. So I feel like we're going to witness. Look at the score right now. You can see it's quite in favor of Beasty. And I just wonder what would have happened if before he had just pushed in here. Now look at this. It wouldn't work out. 18 knights, all these springald's keeps. Like no sir. There could have been a chance before, but at this point I would say, I mean, what's he doing? He's like, there's no army even defending this. He's just been like losing a few units, just fighting up against keeps. Okay, one keep down, but I don't know, 1, 2 more up there. I'm waiting for the keep drop somewhere around here. Like right there. That's gonna be the next keep. It feels like BC's just toying with his prey at this point. And there we go. The games are over. The knights are coming in. Villagers taking big losses. They're not gonna be able to garrison inside of there. The entire army trying to chase, but good luck. This knight's just gonna run to the back, pick up anything they can find. He's got a scout in the middle too, just for fun. And line of sight. Is he gonna like go to the other side or something? I don't know. I don't know what I'd do in this situation. Maybe resign. Oh my gosh, the knights just picking off villagers there. Beasty looking like he's unstoppable at the moment. I don't know. I'm going to give this with just a little bit of speed because I feel like we're just delaying the inevitable at this point. So let's see what happens. Knights running in. Going to be grabbing a mangonel there. On the other side, it looks like Mito's, he's pulled the troops. It's time. He's going for it. You look at this 40 villager population versus the 102 of Beastyqt. He is going in for the kill. Archer range is being targeted. I'm not sure if that's the move, but he's going to go for it. Here comes all the mangonels. Now let's watch this fight play out. No, he pulls him back. I thought the mangonels were going to fire it like in this and kill all the springald somehow. That would have been kind of funny. He could. They're grouped up. They are grouped up, but he's got his own mangonels as well. There we go, the mangonels! Look at that! Oh my gosh. Springald's dying to mangonels is just funny. Like, Beasty's still doing okay in this fight. That's just funny though. Mino not going down without a fight though. He's gonna turn around, gonna take a shot on the springalds once again with his mangonels. There we go. But ultimately, springalds are going to be able to win that war. Beastyqt tops one of Age of Empires 4's most competitive developers, Mito, in the Ottoman mirror here on the public update preview. I hope you enjoyed this casted game. If you did, make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know if you want to see more Beasty or developer games. This is a treat. We don't get to see this very often. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.